trust and your belief, your mindset is far more powerful than any action that you could take. You don't have to take a lot of action for things to line up for you easily. All you have to do is do the actual work, which is between your two ears, because that is what the real work is. It's molding your mind, it's molding your imagination into a state that is going to bring the things that you want to you. A lot of us get that switched around where we're like, I need to take enough action, I need to do. And it's very two-dimensional, it's very limited way of thinking, because there is so much action that anyone can take. But if you take aligned action or inspired action, then things can line up for you that seem magical, but really it was because you were tapping into that higher guidance that you have within you. Your inner compass, your inner being can see everything. Your inner being has an aerial view of everyone and everything and knows exactly the path of least resistance to get you something that you really want. For example, if I wanted a job, but if I was worrying about not having enough supply or worrying about not finding the right job and taking all this action, applying for jobs everywhere in this state of worry and panic and like just very human stuff that a lot of us do. A lot of what you see is people taking uninspired action. So if I'm looking for a job and I am doing that lots of action versus the person who completely 100% trusts in her ability to attract to her a job, she might not be doing that much action at all, but she could be going for a walk one day just basking, and then somebody comes up to her and they start talking, and then all of a sudden she gets offered a job. That's the kind of alignment and that's the kind of rendezvous and synchronicities that I'm talking about that we all have access to if we aren't taking too much action from a place of desperation, from a place of I have to make this happen or it will never happen, because a lot of us aren't trusting in that true inner guidance, and we are taking so much action from a place of fear. And it may not feel like fear, because we can become so desensitized to our negative emotions that we don't really know what's driving our behaviors. But if you can become sensitive to it and become really honest with yourself and be like, you know what, maybe I am putting in too much action, maybe I'm not putting enough effort into my mindset, maybe I've been actually looking at how everyone else lives their life and basing my reality on everyone else's reality. And maybe my inner being knows better than I do and can see further than I can, and I know that I can actually tap into that intuition because I've done it before.